everybody, welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hello beautiful, hello handsome, how you doing today? Well, if no one has told you today that they love you, mwah, I love you. And I love you, and I love you, and I love you too. Hey, listen everybody, do me a favor. Love makes the world go round. And love is the greatest medicine of them all, and love always wins. That's why we start off our day that way. But before we begin our message for the day, like, comment, and subscribe. Show a little bit of love to the Holy Yogi so we get some information to you ASAP as far as making your life heavenly here on earth. Hey, with that said, what we're going to talk about, telling the truth. Trusting in the truth and forgiving. Yep. Trusting someone and forgiving someone. It is something that seems to be very difficult for a lot of people to do. And one of the key things that we're going to teach you that's totally brand new, because I know you haven't heard that before. A lot of people say to me, people have to earn my trust before I give my trust from the very beginning. Holy Yogi, let me ask you one question. Does God trust you? God trusts you and loves you immediately and does not expect the trust in return, okay, or the love in return. It's just automatically the nature of God is truth, justice, righteousness, trust. And so that's what I want you to remember. We're just many gods. So how would God act to a person you just now met? Let's talk about love relationships, because that's where trust becomes an issue from the very beginning of the relationship. He has to earn my trust, or she has to earn my trust. No, if you immediately have an untrustworthy attitude towards someone, guess what vibe you're sending out? That you don't trust them, and in turn, they won't trust you, and the self-fulfilled prophecy will come up that it will be no trust. It will be what? A relationship built on doubt. So it's not even being built. Because if you're already doubting someone, if you're already not trusting them from the very onset, you have set the relationship up immediately for failure, because you're looking for what? It to fail, for that person to be untrustworthy. So it's so important that in the beginning of the relationship with a person, you love them and you trust them if you want to build a loving relationship with them. Because why? Well, that's all we are. Human beings from the very beginning, we are trusting, loving individuals. Now, if a person has proven later on not to be trustworthy, that's where it gets complicated. So Elon, he cheated on me. So now the trust factor is absolutely gone. Now let's break that down. Okay, this is real important because I want you guys to get this. Most likely, usually he's not the first one, quote unquote, that has cheated on you, or she's not the first one. You see, what happens is, over the course of time of you dealing with a trust issue factor, and I think most Americans, most people throughout the whole entire world, have a trust factor issue from the very beginning. And what it does is it has a cumulative effect. Like, when you were a little kid, someone lied to you, or your children lied to you, your parent, and the trustworthiness becomes to the point where as you don't trust the government, you don't trust the bank, you don't trust the teller at the store, you don't trust your tax advisor, you don't trust anybody. And in turn of you not trusting them, you have the attitude where they have to build that trust for you. So if you're coming up, if that constant ability of the quest of not trusting someone, you become what? Not a trustworthy people, because you're not trusting them either. I know it kind of sounds like a little complicated, but do you catch my drift? If you're in a phase or in a chemistry or in an energy of non-trusting, you're going to constantly draw to you non-trusting people. And everybody's not trusting everybody. And so you can't find any love without any trust. So you're not trusting them, they're not trusting you. You get married and the trust factor doesn't even exist. Okay. So that's why it's so important from the very onset, clean slate. And that's where forgiveness comes in at. Whenever someone has proven to be not telling the truth or cheating or lying or stealing, you immediately forgive them, not so much for them, but more importantly for you, so that you can create a clean slate on be able to become a trusting person, and a person that trusts other people. Now let's talk about that for a minute, okay? Because one of the key things that's really important is that, keep in mind, if someone has cheated or someone has lied and proven to be untrustworthy, you have to realize you have a choice in understanding what does that mean. Immediately, they lied to me. We play victim. Oh, they hurt me because they lied to me. Oh, they hurt me because they cheated on me, etc. No, they did not hurt you. You chose to be hurt. Now keep in mind, when someone is in the business of hurting you, it's only because that person is hurting themselves. So in all actuality, that person hurt themselves. They didn't hurt you. I'm going to say that again. The person actually hurt themselves. They didn't hurt you. Most men, for example, that cheat in a relationship, they don't want their wives to leave them. They don't want to cause conflict or have their wives disrespect them and not love them, or make them angry or hurt them. They don't want to do that. Okay? You have to keep that in proper perspective. Okay? They are hurting themselves, having the potential of ruining a relationship that they've had for 10, 20, 30 years. So you have to understand that they are not hurting you. You are choosing to be hurt, and more importantly, they are the ones that are hurt, individuals. So immediately, this is where compassion, this is where forgiveness comes in place. This is where maturity comes in place too, immediately. Because people always want to play the victim, blame, shame game. When you're in that situation, guess what? You got a problem that's not going to be solved. So what you really need to do is you need to shift and you need to change. And once again, remember we taught that in other videos, that you need to give them the complete opposite of what they're giving you. And that is, you need to immediately love them and have compassion for them. Immediately find out it is clear that they're out of balance. It is clear that they're hurting. It is clear that they are in pain. Okay? And that's where you, in turn, give them love, give them understanding, and to see and forgive them. And to see how you can get back into a place of love, help them get back into a place of love for themselves, and more importantly, don't take yourself out of a place of love. I know this is complicated. I know this is deep for a lot of people, because we've been brainwashed and we've been conditioned to believe that that person did this to me. In return, I'm going to hurt them back. And guess what? Everybody gets hurt. And nobody gets love. And the situation is not resolved. So that's the key thing that you really want to focus on. You want to focus on giving love. And you will focus on immediately giving back, forgiving that person, and staying in a place of trusting them always and forevermore. Why? because the universe, God, Great Spirit, does it graciously for you every millisecond of every single day. You are being given grace, you are given mercy, and you are given trust that you have the ability within inside of yourself to act out the Goddess within inside of you, and to be good and to do good. Why? Because simply you are good. Because in the word good is what? God. So meditate on that. I know it is a challenge for each and every single one of you, but remember, start off every relationship that you are in with trust. And if you're in a relationship with someone right now that you don't trust, immediately make the decision that you're going to forgive them and that you're going to trust them. And stay there. Stay there and trust so that you can build that vibrational frequency up of a trusting, loving relationship on the daily. Okay, I know a lot of you got a lot of comments in regards to that. So comment below. Can you forgive someone that has proven to be untrustworthy, that has lied to you, or that has cheated on you? Put that information down at the bottom and let's chit-chat about it. And for all the rest of you, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, and we're going to talk a little bit more further about that. How we can get rid of doubt so that we can stay in a place of trust tomorrow. Look forward to talking to you again. Peace, light, love, Tapu, namaste. Have a great day.